I'm just exploring a patch of Dorset I haven't been to before, so that's good fun. It's one of those late summer days. It's early September. It's one of those late summer days where the summer just likes to prove it's still got it. It is baking, but I'm enjoying it at the moment. I just want to show you something which is a wind clue, but it's more an advanced way of looking at wind clues. Early on, we want to find the most exposed areas. If you think of the very top of a hill or the very top of a tree, you get a fairly true picture of the relationship with the long-term winds there, because there's nothing getting in the way. But as we come down and start to mix with the relief and the plants in an area, of course the picture gets a little bit more complex. And something at the advanced level we have to be on the lookout for is an effect I'm seeing here. So what I'd found is quite a few plants which were bent over, giving me a wind clue, but it's going against what I would have expected. Of course, the sun's out today. I've got a very strong sense of direction, so I'm really looking for complementary signs at this point, in case I should lose the sun and just for interest. But this whole area here, all of the low plants are giving strong signs that they've been brushed over by the wind, but it's quite close to the opposite direction to what I would have expected until I had a look around here. And what we've got is a wall, effectively, of thick understory and small trees, thorns and that sort of thing. And this is the strongest type of wind block there is. Amazingly, this sort of vegetation will stop the wind more effectively than a wall does. So what we find is the wind is never stopped, but it can be nudged and pushed and sent into eddies. And that's what we will very often find, is that when you've got a little bit of open ground like this, and then you've got a wall of dense vegetation, is eddies are set up and the winds do the opposite to what we might be expecting them to do. And what is very common, and what I'm seeing here, and I've seen many times before, is the lowest vegetation quite often points towards the wall. There's no relationship with this wall at all. It's just that the only winds that can reach this spot are coming from the opposite direction of the wall. So in a nutshell, when we're coming across this very thick sort of scrub and small trees and thorns and that sort of thing, it stops the wind in its tracks at this place, but the wind is forced around into eddies and it will reach here. It just only reaches here from the opposite direction to where it came in from. So where we see a wall of vegetation like this, be very careful about wind clues close to the ground. And if you've tuned in using the sun and things like that, it's actually quite satisfying to notice them pointing towards the wall.